Welcome to the fun side of hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we're coming back to Trials of Cold Steel. Now, in the previous episode, we took down Patrick and a bunch of Class 1 who decided to crash our little training exercise, and then we found out our field study will be in the land of Nord, which is where Gaius is from. So, let's go jump on that train and head off to Nord. I don't think I need to buy anything, so we're just gonna head straight in. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we can get new weapons and stuff when we get to Nord, so... Oh. Hey, it's Class B. Where the hell were you going again? Oh, Reem. You ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we were about to leave. Yeah. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot that, Laura and Fee don't get along. Still haven't figured out why. It looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdall this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. I agree with that. I agree with Eustace. Let's just buy the tickets and get the hell out of here. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way out to the North Highlands this month. You heard right. We'll need to change trains twice, first in Heimdall, then in Ruhr, right? Correct. From Ruhr, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. We should only need to buy tickets for as far as Ruhr. Ah, that won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yeah, buy tickets anyway. Certainly. Okay, that's 5 passengers bound for Ruhr. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. I don't know why I keep voicing side characters. It's just fun. Screw it. Yeah, we still don't know why Laura and Fee don't get along. Maybe, since we're all gonna be on the train anyway, maybe we'll find out together. Perhaps we'll find out on the train. Passenger service is bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Huh? I'd say we timed that pretty well. Haha, impeccable timing. True. I don't know what's happening with them two. It seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Elliot. Speedy. What in the hell made you think we were worrying about that? Let's be honest, Laura doesn't look like the kind of person to weave any kind of crown for someone unless it's out of the bones of her victims. And Fee is... well, Fee is Fee, so what do you expect from Fee? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. I think they're gonna need it, guys. I definitely think they're gonna need it. I can't remember where they're going. I think they were going to Brionia Island, maybe? Here we go. On the train to Heimdall. I think you can play Blade with everybody on the train as well. Even though one's not in your team. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this cheese is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid, though, I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests, as you'd expect, and she also manages Mother's schedule. But wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. Well, you've met Sharon. Something tells me she's not the typical maid. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. To her up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree. She must have started working before sunrise to prepare all of this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. What two? Oh, Wingus and Dingus. So, we're headed to Brionia Island this time. Aye. I called it. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've ever had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. Oh, really? During landing operation in the corpse. I forgot that. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Fee used to be a Jaeger. Oh, speaking of ruins, Legram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. You must be referring to Lohengrin. I can't pronounce that. Let's just call it Lohengrin Castle, because I am terrible at pronouncing names. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on the days when the mist clears. Oh, wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like he'd be in trouble if his skills not set himself up there. Okay. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. No, they're complete opposites of each other. I like it. I feared as much. I doubt Fee is doing it on purpose. I doubt Fee is a people person. From what I understand of the Jaeger Corps, they're not exactly people. Well, that didn't make sense, did it? It might have made sense. Let's just move on. Pretend like I didn't say it. Laura seems uncharacteristically offended by it, too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. Kinda like, well, it's kinda different to Machias and Eustace because we all know why they don't like each other. But the question is, why doesn't Fee and Laura like each other? We're still not close to that answer. I'm sure you guys probably have a couple of theories about why. Given their interactions with each other, I would imagine that people probably do have some theories, so if you do, let me know in the comments below. Who knows, maybe we'll find out if any of you are right. And I may even read out some of your theories if I see them. This station reminds me of a station nearby where I live. Just the size and how many platforms and everything it has is very similar to a station near where I live. If anyone is from the UK and knows Preston Station, you'll know what I mean. But if not, it's kind of like this. It's the easiest way to explain it. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdall Station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around this early in the morning. Hi. Sorry, I didn't think we were going to, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, we can't just give up already. Yes, you can. Oh, hopeless. Oh, shut up. Well, don't worry about it too much. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling toward Orders, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Rura first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us all about it when you get back. Fuck you. Will do. Take care, everyone. Fee, Laura, you both take care too. Well, see you all next week. Quite. Fee, a woman of few words. Nani? And you are? Wait. Black-haired girl. Now, I'm no expert, but her hair looks purple to me.
Is something on your mind, Elise?
Oh? Elise? Where have I heard that name before?
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye?
Something like that. I'm pretty sure I remember you.
Like your brother, perhaps?
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, Elise is Reen's brother. Brother? Jesus. Elise is Reen's sister, sorry.
Please, Your Highness.
Your Highness? Excuse me?
I just thought I saw someone I recognized.
You did. Your brother.
But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
I'd imagine the train. But it could be wrong.
Someone you recognized? I wonder.
I wonder what the hell she means by Your Highness. Are you bullying Elise?
But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
I think she's picking on Elise, guys.
Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
No, you shouldn't. Now she's picking on you. Who is this girl?
Oh, come now. I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
I don't know what's happening, and I'm very confused.
But that's an adult lingerie brand.
How old are you two? Oh.
Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
Claire!
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Something tells me Claire doesn't care.
Not at all, Your Highness.
Your Highness again? What is this?
I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly.
Are you shitting me? Is Blondie part of the Imperial family?
I look forward to accompanying you today.
Bite me.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Certainly.
Good. Hang on, is Elise friends with a princess? Holy shit. Reen's stuck with random people and his sister's living it up with the fucking royal family. What the hell's going on? Well, that happened. Come on. Okay, so we couldn't play Blade with everyone. I thought we could. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the Nord Highlands. Please do. The Nord Highlands are mountainous regions of northeast of Arabonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard. I don't know why I read that as Isengard, because that just... I don't know whether that's pronounced as Isengard, but it reminds me of Isengard, and then all I was thinking was Lord of the Rings. Anyway. That's the mountain range to the north of Roar. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. No, we're gonna fly there. Of course we're passing through tunnels, you silly cow. Pretty much. I went through several when I originally traveling to... Let me repeat all of that, pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Tristan. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the North Highlands, surrounded by every side by the mountains. On every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is the nomadic settlements, like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Sounds like Wales. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. It sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the North Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from the Highland stock. That's true. Horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Yeah, because I absolutely hate North Highlands, and you'll find out why soon enough. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in North too. Isn't that also true of the horses in the Isn't that also true of the horses the riding club uses? Correct. All of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblems is said to depict a war horse raised by the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Dracos first started building his army, after all. That's right. The Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zunder Gate. That's as far north as the trains can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon. Yeah, but it's just past 8 AM now. We should reach Roar Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in it for the long haul. Still, we won't get many chances like this often. Let's try and make the most of it. Let's play Blade and then we'll talk to everyone. Challenge will listen. Fight me.
Let's get started.
Shut up.
Go on, draw a card.
How about bite me?
Looks like I'm going first. Bolt!
Well, that was uncalled for. Oh, we're not using that just yet. Let's replace it with a 2. Alright then, you want to play this game? Let's play a 3, bitch. Alright, she's on to my strategy, I think. Let's do this. Alright, this bitch is good. I don't like this, guys. Let's bolt the bitch.
Oh, now you've done it.
Let's play... Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. No, you don't get to do that.
Bolt!
Listen, you freak. Taking your cards.
You can't do that.
I just did, fuck you.
Mirror!
You bitch. Alright, let's play that. Let's play that. Oh, let's play that.
All same score? We better draw again.
Come on.
All same score?
Ah, damn it.
We better draw
Come on.
again. Looks like I'm going first.
Ah.
One more game.
No, fuck you. Alright, that's 50 link points with you. Play Blade again. Let's challenge Emma.
Please go easy on me.
I don't intend to. I assure you of that. I have 3 bolt cards. Jesus
Shall we
Christ.
draw then?
I
It
guess.
looks as though the first move is yours.
This is great. Let's just do this.
Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then.
Go on.
Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
Oh, sorry. I'm using a bolt.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
That's why I used it. That was rude.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
Alright, we can still potentially pull this one off. 3. 4. Bolt the bitch.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. I don't like our chances.
we have the same score. Let's draw again.
This could go.
Allow me to play first then.
Ways.
Oh no, you beat me.
Haha. Yeah, a 2. Haha. We win, guys. I always win. Alright, 2 more. I just gotta do Eustace and Gaius. And
if we have to.
Shut up, Eustace. After we've done the Eustace and Gaius ones, we will move on.
Draw a
and
card.
Talk to them.
I'll be going first.
Go ahead. Let's play one of the 2s.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first. Take this.
You see, now you're just being a prick. Let's use one of these.
Now you've done it. We have the same score. Let's redraw.
I like screwing with him a little bit.
Go ahead then.
So we don't have to use our cards too much. Bolton.
Now you've done it.
Yeah, I had a feeling you had one. Give me that.
Oh, you impertinent little... Take this.
Yeah? Take this.
Now you've done it.
I don't think we're gonna win.
My victory was assured from the start.
Screw. Damn it. We would have lost either way. Oh well. We got 50 points no matter whether we win or lose. Let's challenge Gaius.
Shall we begin?
I don't know, shall we? Oh, I have a terrible hand.
Go ahead and draw. I'll go first then. I'll use a bolt.
Don't need to use that just yet. Let's play 2. Let's play 3. Let's play 4. Play 5.
I'll use a bolt.
Let's mirror for now.
Huh. Well played. I hate to do this, but...
Well, I don't hate to do this.
Well done. I'll use a bolt.
You motherfucker. Fucking... Hey, we won.
Lost, but I had a lot of fun.
Gaius is nice. I like Gaius. You know, he said that. I like Gaius. Okay, let's talk to everyone. What do you want? Not too much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back to home since you started Thor's, right? Does it feel like an awkward Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. At least we're not only changing trains there, so well, at least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been in Roar since I switched lines there on the way to Tristan. Oh right, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, or Mir, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think it's Ymir. Yeah, you had to have gone through Roar. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I still haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? I think he's talking about Patrick. Pay the House of High Arms little mind, and are full of their son even less. I guess he was talking about Patrick. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. Somehow I doubt that. Regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So, don't be hard on yourself. Thanks guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes for me. Considering most of the game you hated his guts. Yeah, that sounds wrong. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the North Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange heading out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we've got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kinds of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fee is holding up though. Emma, you're like her goddamn mother. Please stop. You have to let your baby girl go. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura. My mind went places. But I'm not sure there's anything we can do about it. I'm sure Elliot and Marcus will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. Well, that was a riveting conversation, wasn't it, guys? Let's see if Eustace can bring some interesting talk. The horses of the North Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. I take it back. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are in the class of all of their own. Sounds like you can invent a better horse if you search across the Empire. Though now I can see why Arthur is such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. My dad would often ride him out hunting with our old dog, Badoo. Is that Badoo? Let me know in the comments. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. Let's see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, it seems like he's really into this. Gaius, please, give us something interesting. Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since the first game of Trista. I hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. He seems happy to be headed home. I've always been curious. How did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with a spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I can see why an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Gaius and Ritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It's just recently that I've been learning how far back the connection between Nord and Arabania goes. Indeed. Well, that was boring. I'm gonna save because I'm angry. That was such a dull conversation. I was hoping for a better one. Anyway. Let's stop talking and move on to wherever the hell we're going. Where are we going? Oh, so who the frickin' hell are the Eisenritter? Because I don't think they've been mentioned yet. Unless they have and I wasn't paying attention. The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Brewer. Our next stop is Brewer, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Here we are. This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the academy, but even then I could see why people associate it with industry. It feels like the whole city is one big mess of mine. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Oh, those are the orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Wow, really? If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. This? What the fuck is this? Wow, we can see so much of the city. It's a giant frickin' wall. Don't worry. I'm sure at some point we'll get to see it. We've been to everywhere else. I think we probably will end up here at some point. We seem to end up everywhere else. Well, we finally made it as far as Rover. We'll need to transfer to a freight line to reach the North Highlands from here, right? Right. There'll be a freight train leaving from platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. Oh, I actually have to go there? Alright, wrong button. Where are we? Okay. I forgot you actually have to go there. I thought it was automatically doing it because most of the situations at the train station, other than Trista, it just automatically does. Oh, cutscene. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. Sounds like a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're gonna need something. We're gonna need to eat something between now and dinner. Seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
Are you fucking shitting me? I know that voice.
What?
No way.
It can't be.
Sharon?
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, exactly.
How did you get here before us?
It's Sharon.
The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady.
I'm not sure how to take that, but I'll accept it anyway.
And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings.
Where the fuck does this woman get the time to do anything?
I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Sharon, do you sleep?
Thanks.
Exactly. Received a special packed lunch for each member of the group.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
Does Sharon sleep?
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
I've got a theory that Sharon may actually quite possibly be an android.
It seems that the Reinford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer.
Seems that way, yeah.
I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course. What did I think of that?
Because you're an idiot.
You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
Did she say she was going to Heimdall and I just forgot?
You got me.
Apparently we got her.
I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well.
I'm sure you did.
They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste.
Can I just say I do love Sharon?
Well, thank you.
She's amazing. I wish I had a maid like Sharon.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something.
It's Sharon. Of course she's up to something.
You're not planning on coming all the way to the North Highlands with us now, are you? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to.
Do we want to know?
I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Okay.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Okay, and who the fuck are you? Mem?
Mother?
Oh. Jesus. What? Sorry, when she... when she said mother then... if anybody's seen Advent Children, the way Kadaj screams mother, that's just what I got I don't know why, but that just popped into my goddamn head then. If you haven't seen Advent Children and you're a Final Fantasy VII fan, I strongly recommend watching it. It is amazing.
Hello, Elisa.
Hello, Mother.
Ah, you all must be members of Class 7.
You're well informed.
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina.
The fact that she called you Mother makes us believe that you were her mother.
Also the chairman of the Reinford group.
Oh, shit.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Is it?
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
No one asked.
Pleased to meet you.
My name is Emma Milstein.
Again, no one asked.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Third time, no one asked.
Eustace Alborea. A pleasure.
Fourth time, no one asked. Plus, I don't think Eustace ever needs to introduce himself, because I'm pretty sure everybody knows the Alborea name.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter. I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately... Come along, Sharon.
Sorry, my thumb twitched and I hit the button. She has important work to get on with.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What?
Your mother's a piece.
Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
Damn.
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Not the two words I'd use, but I agree with you there.
It seems there's a lot of friction between them.
What was your first clue?
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make.
And who's this certain someone you speak of?
Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life.
Is that because of Sharon?
In the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
Monthly reports you... What?
What?
Exactly, what?
I knew Sharon would relay back information about me, but reports from the Academy itself?
What's going on?
Oh, you must not have known.
What?
In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Well, shit the bed. That's like, Eustace's brother Rufus. He does the same thing.
Oh my, that means...
A lot.
Just like Rufus.
Yeah.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford group a canny choice as a member of the board.
No one asked, but okay.
The Rhineford group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbital staff, as well as your Arcus.
Which I believe was mentioned by Sarah at some point.
I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
Thank you.
Elisa.
Well, that was awkward.
You alright?
She's just taking a dump. Leave her alone. Why did I make that joke? I'm sorry. Maybe. I don't know. Let's move on from it. Because we're back on another train. But man, was that an awkward interaction between Alyssa and her mom. Or Elisa and her mom. Damn it! I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I think you and your mother aren't on good terms then? What the fuck was your first clue, Rain? Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. It was, but Rain's an idiot. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led to me enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I be so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? Because you're an idiot. I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't been taken a dip since my first day at Dolores. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can't see what you're roasting about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh yeah, Eustace's dad's a dick. Oh. Eustace. Forget it. Yeah, go back to the Berea Hard episode. He didn't even get out of the car to say hi. I can't remember what episode that is, so you're gonna have to look. Well, we just entered a tunnel. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Obvious. First of many, now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. It seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. If these are subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen, I won't let her hear the end of it. Huh. Well then, let's dig in. Sorry to fuck up because I don't have much time left. Oh, it was an L, not an R. Hi! Wow. So you're going to the Highlands for an academy field study. Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. Ours seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. Looking pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Or all the people in your settlement of a similar height. Nah, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother is fairly short, though. Doubt he has another growth spurt coming on his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings, because your parents don't have a TV. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. Can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the islands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kinda makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Xanda Gate in 2 hours or so. So take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. It's his job. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were here, when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, it's the same trip back then too. We had plenty of time to kill, so he told me a lot about our bony inclusion. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I'll bet that served as a pretty useful primer. It did. Thanks. There are a lot of people I'm thankful to for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. Winds and the goddess. Haha, classic Gaius. What the fuck is with that engagement? Hey, that looks like... oh shit. We ought to be coming out of the last tunnel in time now. I see. Elisa, Jesus, we're almost there. Huh? I didn't even notice they'd fell asleep. Oh? Are we in heaven? Nope, we're in the North Highlands. Close enough. So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the North Highlands. I'll admit, it appears even more breathtaking than I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. Yeah, I hate this area. You will find out again. I keep saying this, but you will find out why I hate this area soon enough. It's one. Well, I hate it, but I'll explain why I hate it momentarily. But I do love it as well. And I will explain both. Don't worry. Ah, you've arrived. Aye. I like your eye. It's supposed to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise. It's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though, this is the first time I've seen the Thor's ensemble in red. This is the color they use for my class, Class 7. It looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I'm betting he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zenda Gate. He seems quite close to Gaius. Imperial General with an eye patch. It seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed. These are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Rean Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Elisa Reinford, sir. I'm Emma Milstein, sir. This is Alberaya. It's an honor. Haha, seems like your classmates are as an interesting bunch as I've heard. Lieutenant General Zex Vander. I'm Zex Vander, commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-eyed Zex? Wow, that rude much? So you're one of the guardians of the Arnor family. Oh, it seems some of you already know of me. A guardian of the Arnor family? Ah, now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And One-Eyed Zex Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and the Arcade schools of swordsmanship are the two most renowned styles in Erebonia. It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. Haha, I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. We should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. Oh? What arrangements? We need to head out now if you want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right. Which is why I asked the Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Haha, alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. I don't know what's happening anymore. Wow, that's a pretty rusty looking place. Unless it's supposed to look like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is why I hate the North. This is why I love the North Highlands, because it's absolutely breathtaking. I have heard that places in Ireland are supposed to look similar to this, and I've seen films based in Ireland and stuff like that, and they do look absolutely gorgeous. And that's why I like the North Highlands. And possibly in the next episode you'll find out why I hate the North Highlands, but I don't know. Depends when this one lets me finish. Because I am over the time I had for this. It's simply breathtaking. I had no idea a land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such a majesty. Ha, glad to hear you think so. Hey, horses! I've never ridden a horse before. I don't plan on ever doing it. Horses? Are you saying we're to travel to the settlement on horseback? The islands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. Remember the riding club, Marina and Alyssa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned back at home, so it should be okay, as long as we aren't making any trick jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem. You just have to ride on the back of someone else's horse. Alyssa would probably be the best choice, considering the balance of weight. Not sure what you're getting at there, Gaius. Did you just call them both fat, or is it the chest? I can do that. Is it alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little nervous. Let's mount up at once, then. Alright. Okay, steady now, steady. This is a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving. Haha, this should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, before I forget, I'm sure Gaius won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. A map? Save the map of the North Highlands. Wow, yeah. That's why I hate the North Highlands. It's freaking huge. Such a high level of detail. It looks as though the Army's surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed. I hope it'll prove useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it from me. You should be heading out. May the blessing of the winds and goddess be with you. Give my regards to the Elder and Lacan. We will. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you'll excuse us, then. Yeah, I hate the North Highlands. It's the biggest area.
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
In the game.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
Fight me.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown.
Yep,
right.
Hopefully.
Let's move.
Poor Emma. How to ride the horse. Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those for regular movement with the right stick. Yeah. Okay, yeah, here we go. Wrong one. There you go. That's the North Highlands, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I hate this area. It's so goddamn big. But it's so goddamn beautiful. And sadly, I am all out of time. So we're going to quickly save, and then I'm going to end this episode here. Actually, while I save, I'm going to end this episode. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, by all means, salt that like button. And don't forget to subscribe, as I have more of this, and a lot of other games coming out very soon. And I will see you all in the next video. See you later, guys.